out of the life of Mary. Who was Mary? Mary was born in Boston, and she lived in a house where she grew up until she moved to Florida. And she had 6 siblings. 3 passed away: Louis, Dorothy, and Bobby. And then we have 3 are living with us, and Ruth and Teresa. And then she met a wonderful man, John, and married with him for 47 years. Mary was, as she grew up in a big family, she understood the importance of family. Family was huge for her. Though she had no kids, she adopted all the nephews, nieces, as her own. And when the nieces came to the house, they felt at home. It's like they are in their own mothers and fathers. And some of them, when they came, for a holiday, they loved the pies, they saw beautiful food, they never thought, she never ate, she thought, they thought that she cooked everything. But after 15 years, they found out nothing like that at all. And this woman who understood family, but as well, she loved to travel. She loved to go to Hawaii, Bermuda, Cape Cod, and also Disney World, especially Epcot. But after all she did, you think, she was totally a saint, no? But guess what? She indulged herself in bingo as well, And she spent some time, and playing bingos. But, this woman, she taught her nieces, nephews, how to sew, to make dresses, because she was a great seamstress as well. That woman inspired us to believe in God, to believe in family. And I know Timothy will do the eulogy after that. But where are the nephews, the nieces? Rob, Reggie, Renee, Rita, Dolly, are you here?
Nope.
They're my brothers and sisters. My brothers and sisters.
Okay, all of them. Okay, all of your nephews are here. Can you say something that reminds you of the positive things about your aunt? Okay, because I read a few things that you said, but I'm sure the people would love to listen, to what you said, because they were so beautiful. It's up to you if you want to say something about your aunt.
Well, Thanksgiving. She celebrated Thanksgiving for well over 40 years.
Okay.
And everyone would come for dessert because we'd be there for pretty much all night.
Especially the pie, eh?
Yes, yeah, the pies, yeah.
She used to have these little race cars that they were Uncle John's Matchbox cars. We were little. We could play with them as long as we didn't bang them up. So she always had little toys for the nieces and nephews that came to visit.
Awesome. One person she taught how to make dresses. When you were in college, one of you.
She's not with us.
Oh, she's not, okay. Oh, she's still in us, okay. And somebody else?
No, Cousin Renee, she put a thing on Facebook. Cousin Renee went to Boston University, but she was originally from upstate New York. And so Mary was like a second mom to her. So Renee would come down and just pop over any day, anytime. And Mary was there to feed her, to give her a hug, to talk, to listen to her.
To invite her to craft night.
Yeah, and craft night. We used to have craft night on Fridays. And
Sometimes it was just gossip nights, but
yeah, I know, yeah. Sometimes we didn't get anything done. Yeah, but and everyone was welcome for that, so people just bounced in.
Always an open house.
Yeah.
You know, going to Boston from New York or for wherever in the world we were traveling, you could always go back to Boston and stop in and see Grammy and have the wide open, always tea on, always open arms to visit Mary anytime.
And one of you said about, you used to visit and then getting food all the time you get, when you get inside of the house. Do you remember food?
No, I think that was Reggie.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I think it was Reggie. Yeah.
And after 15 years, and I know knowing that, man, you saw so much food, thinking that man, you cook everything. But for 15 years, that oven has never been touched. Yes, and that's so beautiful. And you can see, God has given us people to inspire us. As a home was a home for so many. Jesus is telling us today in the gospel, in my Father's house, there are many dwelling places for you. And when we go to that Father, we are accepted. We always accepted. We are loved. We are not a guest, but we are a resident because we are home. And we can say today, our Sister Mary is home. A home that Jesus has been preparing for her for so long. A woman, when COVID hit, she remembered where she came from. Though she couldn't come to Mass, but staying at home and watch TV to listen to the Mass. That is huge. That is faith. That is family. And therefore today, our sister may not be able to welcome you into the home, to cook for you, or to smell, the pies, to prepare you so that you can make dresses, like her sisters, okay? But she's home. She's home today. At last. There's nothing to be afraid because Psalm 23 tells us, the Lord is my shepherd. There is nothing I shall want. There is nothing that can stop me from going to the Father's house. Because that Father's house is for all of us, and especially our sister Mary. God bless you.